Good morning and happy Sunday. I see we have Betty Harper. Good morning. Learn with Nana. Good morning, Nana. And my sister SKW Lives. How are you guys doing today? I need to turn my brightness up a bit. There we go. Now I can see. Oh, I'm so excited that it's another Sunday. I feel like this whole month has been going so fast. It's already like the second week of August, which is kind of insane. But yeah, I'm excited for another live. I do have some notes here today. We have a lot to talk about. Today is super special because it's actually the 1 month anniversary of us being in our new house. When I tell you time is going so fast, it's just like crazy to me because well, a month ago we were closing on our house. So it's just insane to think about. We actually had got to Charleston on July 4th, and then we stayed in a hotel. And then on July 6th, we closed on our house and moved in. So it's just so crazy. I've been like looking back at all the footage of what I filmed from that. So, good morning, Rick. How are you? Oh, um, yeah, actually, last weekend, my mom was in town and her boyfriend Rick and his two daughters and my little sister. It doesn't feel like it's already been a week, but yeah, time is going too fast. I wanted to slow down a bit, but try to enjoy it while, that's the important thing is I think this month I've really been trying to prioritize my time and just be more mindful of like scrolling on social media and stuff because I definitely go down a loophole a lot of times. So trying to break bad habits when it comes to that, but we're getting there. So yeah, good morning, Shelly B. How are you? Oh, we have 9 people in the live today. Good morning, Mom. How are you? I love you. What is everyone up to this week? Like weekend? I feel like this week was one of my best weeks I've had in so long. Like, I just feel like I'm finally getting in a groove of like moving and being in a new house and a new job. So it just feels good to kind of feel like I'm back in my groove again. I feel like when you move, it takes a while to kind of adjust to just like being in a groove and a new routine. But I truly have prioritized just like healthy habits and just like trying to get in a routine since moving here, and it's made a world of difference. My sister said, "Bad news, I broke my left hearing aid." Oh no. Are you working today, Corinne? Um, oh, I can't imagine. I'm sure that's tough to be able to hear customers and stuff. Especially, I feel like I'm someone that talks really low. I'm trying to work on like a louder, my Uncle David always calls it like the YouTube voice. So I'm trying to work on like a louder voice. Oh, my sister said she's been working. Nice. Making that money, honey. My other little sister, Corinne, is actually coming to visit in 2 weeks. And next weekend, our nephew's coming to visit. So we've had all the family come and visit. It's been so nice to be so close again. My sister said, "Yeah, I'm working and it's been a little struggle, but I got this." Yes, you do, girlfriend. And honestly, I feel like as long as you're just honest with people, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, no worries." Like a lot of times just being like so human and being like, "Oh, hey, this happened. I'm so sorry." And people, you gotta be unapologetically yourself, and people definitely understand. Shelby B said, "Get together with my kids, grandkids Tuesday. Tuesday's my birthday." Oh, happy early birthday. Is your birthday this Tuesday or was it last Tuesday? Either way, happy birthday, Shelly B. Oh, that sounds so fun. Yeah, I feel like quality time with the family is always fun. We've definitely had a lot of quality time so far. Josh's parents have visited. My mom has visited and my little sister and Rick and his girls, and then our nephew visits, and then my dad and my two sisters, and then Jel and G visit. So it's gonna be so fun. We have a lot of trips planned, and then next month we have a whole other list of people visiting. So it's been cool. Corinne said, "There was one lady who looked at me crazy, but other than that, good. Good." Shelly B said, "This Tuesday, the 8th." Oh, well, happy early birthday, Shelly. I hope you have a great day. There's been quite a few birthdays this month of people I know too. Actually, one of my best friends growing up, Kirsten, her birthday was on the 4th. And then my little cousin Angel, his birthday is on the 10th. So lots of birthdays. Corinne said, "Routine is important. What are some things you've been including?" All right. So some things I've been doing is just kind of keeping up with my morning and nighttime routine. I feel like in the morning, since working, I have a way different schedule than before. So I used to be an 8 to 5, and that schedule was nice, but it definitely was kind of took up a lot of my day. So like in the morning, I would just wake up super early, so I actually had a morning. But then at night, I didn't really have a night because I got off at 5. Then when I got home, I would basically cook, clean, and then my night was done because I go to bed super early. I'm usually like a 9:30, 10 type of person to go to sleep. So since I've moved my new schedule, I just have a way earlier morning. So when I wake up, I kind of just prioritize drinking my coffee. I've also been having coffee with Josh, my husband, which has been really nice. We kind of have like that little quality time in the morning. And then at like the afternoons, as soon as I get off work, I've been walking Rex and just like playing with him. And he's been so happy. I've also been reading my new book. I'm reading Atomic Habits, and this book, not to be dramatic, it's literally changed my like viewpoint on so many different things. It's a great read, and I definitely recommend this book. Let's see some of the comments. My mom said, going to Angel's birthday party today. Oh, that's going to be fun. Tell him Josh and I say happy birthday. Rick said, hey, so when you get a chance, could you kind of send me your pickled onion recipe? Yes, I sure can. My husband like loves pickled onions. I actually like randomly made it one day. I think it was during COVID. I like saw the recipe and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like try this. Why not? I'm not even like a huge onion fan, but like on tacos, pickled onions are just so good. So I was like, let me do it. And then whenever my family visited last week, I had a fresh batch of them. So I'll definitely send the recipe. It's so easy. All you need is like 4 ingredients. So and it does, I will say, if the longer you let it like sit in the fridge, they taste a lot better. They get a lot softer. But this week on the live, something I want to start incorporating is like my highlight of the week and then my low of the week because every week's different. Of course, you have highs and lows, so I kind of just want to hold myself accountable and see what my high and low for the week is. So this week, my highlight of my week is just been getting back in a groove. I feel like in Denver, it took me so long to actually get in a groove, and to be honest, I think I don't know. I can't even say if I actually was in a good groove in Denver. Austin, I probably had the best routine ever. Like Austin, I was on top of it, but we were also there for 3 years. So I think it was easier for me to actually get in the good habit of a routine. So yeah, my highlight was just getting in a groove, being more consistent, actually like showing up for myself and doing the things that I say I'm going to do. Cause a lot of times you can say you're going to do something and then you don't do it. And I don't know, whenever I do that, it just makes me disappointed in myself. So I've just trying to be more consistent and show up for myself. So my highlight was getting in a groove. And then my low for the week is my ankle is still hurting. If you have been watching the lives or if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I hurt my ankle. I think it's been like it's been like a week and a half or 2 weeks now. While running, I couldn't walk and it was really painful. I was doing a 30-day challenge where I went for a run every day and I was on day 19 and then I hurt my ankle. I'm pretty sure I sprained it. I didn't go to the doctor. I know they're not going to be able to do anything. It's not like I broke it. I can still walk, obviously, but it's still swollen and it's still in a lot of pain. But I've been resting it, like raising it, elevating it, and icing it. So that's helped a lot. But that would definitely be my low just because I was in such a good like running routine where as soon as I woke up, it was the first thing I did. So that kind of stinks. It's a little bit of a bum. But at the same time, I'm letting it heal. There's definitely still like workouts I can do. So I think today I might do like a little yoga workout, something like where I don't have to mess with my foot too much. Maybe I'll even like an ab workout. So good morning, Dad. How are you? I'm so excited for you guys to visit. Not next weekend, the weekend after. We've had so many people visit and it's been so fun. This is actually we didn't have anyone this weekend and we had a little date night and it was so fun. It's cool cuz like we're obviously brand new to South Carolina, so every weekend we kind of make a point to go somewhere brand new. So then even when family visits, we want to go take them like somewhere we've never been just so we can explore more. But there's been a few places where we've been and I'm like, "Oh, we have to go back here. Like we have to take our family here." So there's definitely a growing list. Every time we go to a restaurant or a bar, we try to like ask either the person next to us or a waitress or waiter, what's the like where's their favorite place to go. So we have some great recommendations. My husband Josh can literally talk to a wall. He's so social. So it's so funny because everywhere we go, he makes a friend. So he has like his list is like so long that he has. I swear. He'll be getting gas and probably ask someone for a recommendation. He's a social butterfly, is what I like to call him. Um, I also want to go over my August goals because it's a brand new month and I love a fresh start in a brand new month. I also love like every Sunday to me is like my fresh start because it's a brand new week. So, but I do want to go over my August goals. So, some of my goals are to stay active, going for walks, runs. Obviously, I can't run right now, but staying active doesn't necessarily have to only be like a strenuous workout. So I've actually been going on a walk every single day. I've hit my goal of that, which has been awesome. And it's only August 6th. So I know I will continue to do that one. Another one is reading 10 pages. Like I said, Atomic Habits. If you need a good read, this book is just awesome. It's more of a self-help book, but I'm not like super into reading, but like self-help books are definitely my books. If I'm going to read, that's the kind of book I want to read. Something that helps me. Another big goal I have is weekly YouTube. I've been doing my weekly lives, but I definitely want to be more consistent with also posting a video. I'm actually filming today. I'm doing a little Sunday reset. Man, the house needs a good cleaning, so it'll be a good Sunday reset today. And then I'm going to do my nighttime tea. Basically, I've been working on my nighttime routine. I love a good nighttime routine. Like as soon as I get home, I'll play with Rex. And then after we're done playing, I'll start dinner. And then after dinner, I walk Rex, play with Rex, then I read, and then I start dinner. And that's just been a good groove that I have. Then we eat. And after that, I like to wind down for bed. So I shower, do like my skincare, and then I've been having my nighttime tea. So I also do like a caffeine free because I was doing like, I think one of the teas I was drinking had caffeine in it and I wasn't able to sleep. So definitely be careful when drinking tea at night. Make sure it's caffeine free because I didn't realize that some teas do have caffeine in them. So definitely watch out for that. Also, I forgot to say what I'm drinking today. So I have my giant mason jar of water, and then I have this is just coffee with oat milk in it, and then I added a little caramel. My sister said, if you need good book recs, ask Levi. Yes, my cousin Levi, he has all the good recommendations when it comes to like self-help books. So I'll definitely be reaching out to Life with Levi. Also his second channel, I know he does a lot of self-help and like kind of things along those lines. So if you are into that, you should definitely give him a follow. I'll have to, Corinne, if you don't know if you know his second channel, could you link it in here, the name of it? Because I'm not sure what the second channel's name is. My sister said, sadly, don't have my caramel macchiato. Do you at least have some water today? My sister said I had to go to work at 8 instead of 8:15, so no time for coffee. Stop. Knowledge for Breakfast. Is that the name of Levi's second channel? I love that name. Yeah. Also, Corinne, I have a really good homemade caramel macchiato recipe. I've been on like a savings kick also from the whole move. Obviously, like moving cost a lot of money, so I'm trying to get better with the finances. So I've been trying to do a lot of like whatever I can do at home, I'm trying to do it at home. Obviously, like we do our weekly date night where we go out and about, but like when it comes to coffee, I'm like I'm trying to be good at just making it at home. Oh, so my sister did this is his Levi's second channel, so definitely go give that a follow. Show him some love. Knowledge for Breakfast. I seriously love that title so much. But this is going to be my last goal. I didn't want to like overwhelm myself with goals for the month because I have noticed that whenever I set all these goals, it's not very realistic to kind of keep up with all of them. So my sister said, I don't know how to tag it, LOL. Oh, that's totally fine. I think since you put the link in there, people can just like copy and paste it in their YouTube browser. I think. I'm not too sure either. That's the name of it, if that might be a little easier to see. My last goal for the month is journaling. I journaled so much in Austin. It was like a habit, a daily habit that I didn't even think about. I would just wake up, grab my journal, and write in it. Since moving in Denver, I never really journaled, and then since being here, I want to get back into it because I feel like when I journal, it just kind of like leaves me feeling, I don't know, like a weight lifted off my shoulder. I can kind of like put how I'm feeling on a page, and then whether that be good or bad, it's just like I love journaling. So definitely want to get back into it. I actually have a little 5-minute journal where it gives you like a prompt of what to write. So definitely need to use it, especially with it's August. So I mean, I want to get back into that before the end of the year. Brooke Burtz said, I think she has to be a moderator to tag a page. That makes sense. I'm still new to the whole live, so I'm not sure how to do the moderator just yet. I'll have to ask Uncle David or my Uncle Come On Mountain. Yeah, I think she does have to be a moderator too, which I'm not too sure if you can do a moderator on StreamYard or if it has to be YouTube Live. But yeah, I can look into that. So those are the August goals. If anyone has any August goals, definitely put them down in the chat. I love like watching kind of like everyone else's Sunday resets or kind of like monthly resets. I've been super into watching monthly resets lately. It just motivates me, and I love watching other people's like kind of goals that they set for themselves. Yeah, Brooke, I definitely have to ask my uncle because I'm like, I'm not sure. Anytime I have a YouTube question, I'll either Google it or call him up. Most of the time, Google will help me out, but my sister said, mine is to listen to the Bible every morning. Oh, I love that. I know you've been going to church every week, so that's really good. I know there's actually, I'll try to link it and send it to you. Casey and Amber said, good morning. They can't comment, but watch faithfully. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Love the support. I wonder, is it pretty hot over in Florida today? Did you take the day off, Dad? I know you always work through the weekends. Hard working. But yeah, I want to talk about our date night from this past week because we went to 2 brand new places and they were so good. If you're ever in Charleston, you should definitely give them a shot, try them out. It was in downtown Charleston, so we went to the Pink Cactus. We had a drink there. I definitely want to go eat there. It's a Mexican restaurant, and it was kind of like, it reminded me more like a dive bar scene. Like it was a small little restaurant, very like intimate. It was so cute in there. It was actually packed, so we only had a drink there, and then we had a reservation at 5:00. So I got a mezcal Negroni, which that wasn't my favorite drink, I won't lie, but I think that was just on me because I don't think I like Negronis. The type of alcohol they use, I'm not a big fan. It was just a little bit too strong for me. I'm more of like a spicy marg kind of person or just a regular margarita. And then Josh, he got a regular margarita, and literally shout out to Josh. He like switched drinks with me. He's like, I know you don't like that. You can have mine. So usually he's really sweet, and if I don't like something, he'll almost always switch with me. My dad said, every day I'm actually at Jonathan's welding on his forklift, taking Natalie's school clothes shopping next. Oh, that sounds fun. Working in the morning and then doing some fun shopping later. I can't believe that school's about to start. It's so crazy. I'm so excited for school to start. Obviously, I'm not in school, but I love like meal prep for school and just meal prep in general. So I definitely want to do a video on some like teacher meal preps or student meal preps because when I was a teacher, I worked at an elementary school and I would do like all my lunches and store them. So I don't know. I think I have some fun recipes like pasta salad and like different smoothies kind of thing. So definitely want to share that. My sister said, I'll join that shopping, Dad. Oh man. Yeah, my poor parents, they have 3 girls, so very expensive. Oh. But yeah, also for date night, we went to this place. It was called Estadio. It was a tapas place. It was so good. Like some of the best food I've had. It actually gave me like it's a tapas restaurant, but it gave me European vibes. Like it kind of took me back to when we were in Europe. And when we went to Europe, we were in Spain. So it was so fun. We ended up ordering, it was called Papas Bravas, and it's basically like potatoes with like some type of sauce on it and like a red sauce and a white sauce. It was so good. And then we also got some steak and mashed potatoes. And then we got grilled shrimp. And then we also got these, what was it? It was like a hash brown with anchovies on it. It was so good. I'm not even like a huge, I guess I am an anchovies fan because I do love Caesar salads and that has anchovies in it, but I've never like ate anchovies like by themselves like that before. I actually remember, this is such a random story. I went to a Catholic school for 1 year when I was like, I think I was in kindergarten or first grade. And I remember every Friday we'd do like pizza. And the father, he would like put anchovies on his pizza. I just remember that very vividly. And all the kids would be like, that's so gross. But I mean, anchovies weren't that bad. So maybe he had something going. My dad said, Corinne, I know you will. She scored for G's shopping trip. Oh, my mom said I went there for 2 years. Yeah, that, man. Pizza every Friday was at least good. Yeah, I'm sure Corinne's check scored out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, our parents, I'm like, 3 girls, that's a lot. And then, of course, like school shopping nowadays, I'm sure everything's even more expensive. But in South Carolina, I'm not sure about Florida, but they're doing tax-free weekend this weekend, which I think every state's different. So, but this weekend's tax-free weekend for like specific school supply stuff. So, if you live in South Carolina, tax-free weekend this weekend. I think it ends today. So, which reminds me, I need to buy some little like arts and crafts stuff for the kiddos. So I love having arts and crafts stuff at my house too, because my little cousins will be visiting. So it'll be good to have some of that kind of stuff for when they visit. My mom said today is the last day for Florida. Okay, so Florida and South Carolina have the same tax-free weekend. That's pretty awesome. I always forget that they even do that, but they're very specific on what items they do it for. So it's a good deal, but then like kind of is and isn't in my opinion. But I don't know. But yeah, for date night, we ended up going to the Pink Cactus Estadio. And then we did end up going to an Irish pub. I cannot think of the name. I'm sure I can put it later on. If we go back, I can take a picture of it. And it was very interesting. It was an Irish pub, but it was also a sushi restaurant. I just feel like that's a lot going on for the kitchen, but it looked good. Everything that was coming out of the kitchen looked delicious, so I won't knock it. And when we went there, I just got a margarita. We also, I almost forgot, we did end up going to Tattooed Moose, it's like a little outdoor bar. It is so good. They have these duck fat fries, and this time we got the duck fat fries with blue cheese crumbles on them, and it was amazing. And it had they brought out a giant garlic. Like you spread the garlic on top. I'm a garlic girl. I love garlic. I feel like whenever I'm cooking, like if the recipe calls for 2 cloves of garlic, I'm putting 5. Arkansas is tax-free this weekend. School supplies and clothes. Nice. That's awesome. I mean, especially for the clothes, that's amazing. My sister said tax-free. Woo! I always overload on school supplies that I don't need, but I just love school supplies. I 1,000% feel that. I love school supplies. I actually, when we moved, I didn't realize I had a box full of brand new pens, markers, Sharpies, and I'm just I had all this stuff and I didn't even know. So hopefully, I'm actually in my husband's office right now. The map's over there. So hopefully, I'll be getting a desk soon for one of the guest bedrooms upstairs. It's also gonna be my office. It'll be a guest bedroom / office, which I am so excited to have a desk again. In Austin, I had my own little office, so it'll be nice to have a little place to edit and do all those things. Right now, I usually just edit in the kitchen because we have bar stools. So Craig said, "Good morning, no tax-free here in California." Oh, I wonder if every state does it a different weekend, or if it's if certain states only do it. I'd be curious to know. I know whenever I heard of tax-free weekend, I was like, oh, that's so exciting. I can go grocery shopping, do all the things. But no, it's only school supplies and clothes. My sister said, I went to visit California. I actually went to California one for my 26th, oh man, last year already. Yeah, my 26th birthday. We went to Palm Springs for a wedding, and then we extended our trip and we went to um, like stay for a few extra days, and we stayed in a dome. It was so cool. It was like a dome home in the middle of Joshua Tree, and it was honestly one of the most magical trips I've ever been on. We've traveled quite a bit. My husband and I love to travel, but Palm Springs and Joshua Tree is still like top 5 of the trips we've been on. I just feel like it looked like it looked like Jurassic World. Like it looked like Jurassic Park there. My dad said, "Don't forget to hit the like button, show some love." Oh, thanks, Dad. Yeah, definitely hit the like button. I do these lives every single week. I've kind of trying to be consistent every Sunday. I love to wake up. I actually woke up. What was it? I woke up at 7 today, so I slept in a bit, and then my husband and I went for a little walk with our dog. Started the day off with some sun and fresh light. It actually isn't so humid here today. It was so crazy because when my mom visited, it wasn't humid at all. And I'm like, she's like, this is nothing compared to Florida. And I'm like, no, I promise you, it is humid here. It's just like you got great weather, which is amazing. But I'm like, no, it is humid. It just, I don't know what happened that weekend. My mom said, you have a video on that. I do have a video on my Springs trip. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I did vlog that whole weekend. So if you want to watch that video, definitely check it out. Brooke said, yesterday I saw a yard sale sign that said tax free. Oh, that's awesome. I have been wanting to go yard sailing so bad. I'm trying to be good, not go, but I haven't actually seen any in my neighborhood, but I'm hoping that someone will have one soon. I know like sometimes it'll be like, I wonder if they do it here where it's like the whole neighborhood does like yard sales, so we'll see. Ugh, I'm so nasally this morning. I forgot to take my allergy medicine. I'm actually washing our sheets currently because our dog sleeps with us, and I don't know. As I get older, my allergies get worse. My dad said, "Tax-free yard sale." That's hilarious. That is pretty funny. They're just like, "No tax, you're good." Like Greg said, they love their taxes here. You need to see Northern California and the Sierra Mountains. Oh, I can only imagine. My husband and I, we actually eloped in Big Sur, California, and oh my goodness, like it was a very expensive trip. It was a beautiful trip. It was That's probably my favorite trip we've ever done because we got married that trip. But yeah, when we went to Big Sur, the prices on the food, I don't think you could get a plate of food without it being like $20. And I think $20 was like, I mean, maybe for like chicken. It wasn't like you're getting like a steak or something. And then whenever we did like our wedding meal, it was pretty pricey because we did the T-bone, the tomahawk. That's what we got. So yeah, they're very proud of their prices. I feel like at least Charleston, the prices aren't so bad here. When we lived in Denver, I think I Googled it. It was like a 14 or 16% increase of cost of living in Denver compared to South Carolina, which is insane. Like you couldn't go get a coffee in Denver without it being like $8. So pretty pricey. My sister said, I'm excited to visit you and get a workout in and go to the beach and eat lots of oysters. Me too. We have been on just a seafood kick. Mike Birch said, good morning. Good morning, Mike. How are you? Yeah, we've been on like a seafood kick. I'm telling you, like anywhere I eat, I get like peelinated shrimp or I get an oyster because you just have to. It's like, why not? I love living by the ocean because all the seafood is so good. I've been dying to get some good sushi. I got sushi, when was it, like 2 weeks ago, and it was good, but I would like to go to an actual like sushi spot. I feel like everywhere incorporates sushi in their menus here, which is good, but there's actually one place where our friends took us when we were visiting, and that was probably the best sushi I've ever had ever. So I'm like, I want to go back there. And it's funny because where they took us, I'll have to get the name of it, but it's actually it's a bar. It's not a sushi restaurant. So, or I guess it is a sushi restaurant, but it doesn't say sushi in it. It just says like the bar name. Mike said, "What's up, Ray? Good morning." Yeah. But yeah, I've honestly like living in Charleston has been it's been a dream so far. Like this is actually the first weekend we're not going to the beach, but we've been to the beach every single weekend since moving here, which it's only 9:30, so who knows? Maybe we'll make our way to the beach. It's still early. We've explored Kiowa Beach, Folly, Sullivan's Island. I really want to go to Isle of Palm because every beach kind of I feel like every beach has their own kind of twist on it. Every beach we've been to looks a little different. Folly Beach, I would say, is more touristy, a little bit more busy. Kiowa Island was more of a private beach. You have to pay to park, which with all the other beaches, you can kind of get lucky and not have to pay to park. You can park on like the street. Whereas like Kiowa Island, it's more of like, I'd describe it like a private beach. They only have a specific number of parking spots. And then once you're in, you're in. But when we went, it actually was full and we waited maybe 20 minutes to actually like get in and get a parking spot. So not too bad. And they also have like a little shopping plaza. So when you go and let's say the lot's full, you can just go to the shopping plaza and just hang out. They did have a Lululemon there, but I had self control and I did not go in there. But next time, Dad, we should go to Lululemon when you visit. I know Jell loves that place. And then Sullivan's Island was so much fun. I will say though, when we were at Sullivan's Island, I got like attacked by I think they're called beach gnats. They were vicious. Like my legs were like burning by the end of the trip. So we didn't last too long at that beach because of that, but I don't think that's very common. I actually talked to our neighbors and they're like, "Oh, we've only experienced that like one time and they've been here for quite some time now." So maybe it was just the day. I don't know. My dad said, I was thinking that when you said it. Yeah, we should definitely go to a little plaza. They have some stuff you'd like to. Don't worry. And my dad, we actually we he bought what did he buy? He bought like some boxers or something from Lululemon, and I think now he's converted because the material of Lululemon, like yes, it's expensive, but you're truly paying for what you get because yeah, the quality is just amazing. And I've had some of my leggings for like years, like I think like 4 or 5 years. I've had a pair and they're still like in great condition. So, of course, you have to wash them properly. You can't dry them, which I've dried a few of my pairs, but whatever. My dad said, little tradition we have. We really do, yeah. Every time my dad comes to visit, we always go to the Lululemon store. It's you just can't pass it up. It's such a great store. When we lived in Austin, there it's called South Congress, and they actually built up like all these shops, this like whole plaza, and there's like restaurants, and they put in the Lululemon, and then they also put in Ray Bans, and those are like my dad's two faves. So we had to go there, and then in Denver there was a Lululemon literally like 5 minutes from where we live. So of course had to stop there too. So every place we live, we've kind of been there every time. So we got to take them to the one on Kiowa Island next. But yeah, I've honestly, I love living in South Carolina so much. I just feel like so happy and just like at home. Like I feel like this is like truly, it just feels like home here. And the fact that it's already been a month is so crazy. It's also August. This might be a controversial take, but like when is too early to put up your fall decorations? Because I really want to put them up already, but my husband's like, it is August. Like, what do you mean putting up the Christmas or the Halloween decorations? And I'm just like, well, you want to put them up early so you can enjoy them longer. So, when is too early to put up Halloween decorations, or like when is the right time? Because I don't know, I might do it mid August if I'm being honest. If I don't do it like next weekend. My dad said, I took Natalie and she was smiling the whole time. I bet I smile real happy whenever I'm there. Oh, I see little kiddos walking in my neighborhood. Brooke Burt said, when you feel like it, right? I know. I'm like, I'm feeling the itch to put them up. I know my aunt Jess, she's gonna be putting hers up, I think in September, which last year I think I did wait until September. So I'm thinking September or like end of August is a good time. I just feel like since we moved, I'm like we have a lot more space to decorate this year, so I'm feeling really excited to decorate for Halloween. And we went, Rick and him, Sam and Julia, we went thrifting and Natalie, and I actually got my first fall piece while, like, living here, and it was only $1. It was a really good deal. It's more of like a fall piece, so I'll have to I think I posted a picture on Instagram of it because it was so cute. But I was like, I might have to go thrifting and see what I can find for some new decor because now that we're in a house again, there's a lot more space for us to decorate, which I know I have a lot. I need to go through the box. I have like 3 bins of like decor boxes, which some's Christmas. So, but yeah, what I need to look at my list of things before the live. All right. Yeah. So yeah, we went over the goals, we went over date night, we went over the highs and lows of the week. And then one thing I did want to talk about is kind of I know I touched on this in the beginning, but kind of like the small habits that I've been building. So I feel like I was so focused on goals, setting all these goals, trying to get to all these goals, and kind of what the Atomic Habits book has taught me is you can set all these goals, but the thing is, once you reach your goals, a lot of times people don't follow through with continuing their goals because once you hit the milestone, you're like, okay, I'm good. So I've still been obviously like writing my goals down, but one thing I'm really focusing on is just like my habits and kind of like my rituals to reach my habits because every single day you can just get in bad habits so quickly. And it's kind of like you have some that are engraved in your brain already that you don't even realize. Like, let's say when you get home from work and you go on your phone, or you get home from work and you just don't do what you're supposed to do. So, kind of, I've just been really focusing on when I get home, being consistent and kind of just building up those habits and like the systems to reach my goals. The systems, it's like without your systems, you're not going to reach it. So, bad habits repeat because of the systems in place. So, that's just something I've been working on. And it's helped me so much. And that's why my high has been just feeling in a groove because I've been in the groove and even when family has visited, I've been proud of myself because I've been consistent with the habits. So that's something that I didn't do before because obviously when people visit, I kind of just want to be in the moment and not worry about those type of things, but trying to get better at it. And I know that whenever I follow through with those type of things, I feel good in the end. So there's actually a new gym. It's like a more of a brand new gym. I don't think it's brand new, but it looks brand new. And my sister, and then my stepmom were gonna go and work out there because it is so pretty. It's probably one of the prettiest gyms I've ever seen. So hopefully my leg or my ankle is healed by then. We'll see. But after my ankle is healed, I do want to finish my 10 more runs to get to my goal. And then once I hit that, I will get a gym membership at that gym. But I already told myself that that was going to be like my main, like, kind of gift to myself once I reach that big goal. And then that will help me stay consistent after. So we'll see. Hopefully, I don't know. I need to do some more research on like when I can start running again. I definitely like, even when we go on walks in the morning, I'm still feeling pretty sore on my leg. I'm wearing a little ankle brace right now, so that's really helped me. Brooke said, "This is what Google said, LOL. In late August, I bring out all the general fall decor. Then in mid-September, I bust out the Halloween items." Well, I love that. So I just like love fall. I'm not normally a huge like I'm more of a summer girl, but I am so excited for fall. My dad said, "I'm about to finish this welding up. I'll keep it playing. I love you." I love you too, Dad, and I hope you have so much fun shopping with Natalie and be careful welding. Oh, yeah, that's so funny. I think what I'm gonna do is because I do have like fall decor, and then I have more like Halloween, like ghost, and like pumpkins kind of stuff like that. So maybe I'll just like slowly bring out the general fall stuff. I actually did put the little it's like a little picture that I thrifted, the dollar picture, and I already put it out in the kitchen. So I'm like, I've already kind of started, so might as well just like keep up with it because I just love fall. I love fall, even though I don't know how the fall is gonna be here. I'm curious to see how, like, the weather is. We did visit in February last year, and then whenever we visited, it was super cold here, but not Denver cold, but, like, you could wear a jacket cold. So I'm curious if, like, fall will be chilly or, like, does the temperature drop? My Nana said, "Hello, Mike." Brooke said, "I think Come Mountain needs one of those 12-foot skeletons." I agree. Those are so scary. Fun fact, my dog is terrified of those. Like, he does not like Halloween, like outdoor Halloween decor or like even like Christmas decor. He is like terrified. He's also like a little scared. Like, he's a little bit of a scaredy boy. He gets scared real easy. But the 12-foot skeleton, I mean, Uncle David definitely has the room for it. That would be so funny if he got one of those. I'll have to see if he would wanna get one of those for the mountain. I'm sure he could find one at Walmart. Uh, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off this live here. I have quite a bit to do. I already got the sheets washed in. Also, at Learn with Nana, my Nana, I did end up buying those sheets you told me about, the cozy collection for one of the guest bedrooms, and I think I am gonna end up buying them for the master bedroom because they are so soft. My little sister slept in them when she came to visit, and she was like, "Your bed is so comfy," and I'm like, "It's the sheets, I'm telling you." Brooke said, "At Tractor Supply has dog and cow skeletons." Oh, yeah. Maybe I need to get. Maybe Rex can be a. I want him to be a lion this year because he has like more of like the tan coat. So I'm like, I feel like he'd be a really cute lion for Halloween. We'll see. I'm also so excited to like pass out candy to all the neighbors. That was like one of my favorite things in Austin when we passed out candy to all the neighbor kids. And my husband actually scared them. He was having fun with like the blower and then like put a mask on. He's a big kid at heart, I swear. While I was passing out candy, I'm like, the kids are never gonna want to come to our house again if you're scaring them. But some of them loved it and came back around for a second time. So my mom said, "I hope you, Rex, and Josh have a great day. I love you." Thank you, Mom. I hope you guys have a great day too. I love you. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end off this here. I hope everyone has a great week. And yeah, see you guys in next week's video and next week's live. Bye.